Hello guys and welcome to another video. So let's just get started by recreating the video that I just did like yesterday. I'm gonna create a variable called name. I'm gonna read from the input, enter your name, just like that. I'm gonna enter my name Pedro, and we're gonna see that I have variable called name with the value Pedro, which is the type str, which is a string. Okay, so this is a string. But what happens if I wanted to read the year? Let's say I want to read some number, for example year. So I'm gonna call the function input, enter the current year. Okay, great. Let's press enter. The current year is 2018, but there is a problem here. If I call type year, I'm gonna see that year is an str object. So I need to convert year to another data type. What data type do you think year could be represented in it? There are two data types that represent numbers. There are int to integers and float to float numbers. So I think integers are a better way to store a year. So let's convert year to integer. So how do I do that? There a simple way to do this is a function. Python already has a function to do this, so let's just do this. Let's just assign. I'm gonna override this variable. Okay, I'm gonna override this variable. It has a string data type, but I'm gonna convert to integer data type. So let's use the equal sign or equal assignment, and let's call a function that is going to convert this string to an integer. So remember that you already know how to use a function. You type the function, you open parentheses, you pass an object, and you close the parentheses. So pretty much the same thing we're going to do here. The function is called int, which is pretty telling. As you can see, we can do a lot of stuff right here. So let's give the year variable or an object to this function, and if we do this, if we execute this, we're gonna see that year has a different value. As you can see right here, 2018. If I type year, I'm gonna get that year is now a class int object. Okay, so pretty much that's how you can convert strings to float to integers. Sorry, I just want to say floats. But let's just make another thing right here. Let's just create a variable called distance. I'm gonna assign this variable, and I'm gonna use the input function, and I'm gonna enter some text right here. Enter the distance in miles. So I wanted this to be a float number. So in order to do that, I could convert after I type the value, or because I know that input returns a string, I could use this in another function. So I could use a input function inside of a float function, that is a function that converts a string to a float number. So I do this by writing or putting a function inside another function. So the input function is inside the float function, which is going to be assigned to the variable distance. So good, let's just execute. It says enter distance in miles. I'm gonna type 26.9, and if I type distance, I'm gonna get this. Okay, so alright, so that's how you do this. I think thanks so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you like it. I hope I could help you understand these functions that are built in Python, and you can use these functions to convert different types of numbers. You could convert floats to integers, integers to floats, and vice versa. But usually, why we do this is because we wanna read information from the keyboard and maybe do something about it. So that's it, guys, and see you guys in the next videos.